when it comes to laminate flooring, you may not want to go for the cheapest one. You do get what you pay for, and the reason why it's the cheapest is this is what you get. Here is a cross section of it. Look at it. Reconstituted sawdust, and the laminate surface, that would be this fake red oak look, is made of hard epoxy resin, but the sawdust underneath has no structural integrity, and this facing is only as thin as hair. Look at it here at the corner. There's no thickness to it. Seriously, it's just thin as a hair. And where it's a problem is that first it's gonna chip off at every single cut. This is the back side of it, but that's how it looks when it's badly chipped up. And when you join the pieces and you're rolling furniture around, you can hear my nail catching on it. There will be, however slight, differences in elevation, okay? Because these grooves, these pre-manufactured grooves, especially this one, it's not clean. It has minute amount of sawdust in it from the place of manufacture, and when you join the panels, they're not going to be perfectly flush and level. So the legs of the furniture will find it and will chip up your boards along the edge, and then you have your sawdust underneath exposed, and these will last you 5 years, 10 years tops, something like that. You know, the claws of your pets will chew this one up in no time. Okay, really, really cheap, and that's what you get for your money. On this one, at the other end of things, of course there are $20 a square foot wood as well, but this one is made of real wood. This is maple through and through, hardwood. There you can see there's wood throughout its entire thickness with structural integrity, wood grain there, and its top is stained. So if this one gets scratched, you can sand it down, stain it again, you have wood underneath. And this one can possibly last you easily, I don't know, 50 years, maybe 100. With TLC. But this one, there's no possible way to make it last past 10 years really reasonably. And even though the surface finish, the epoxy resin is harder than maple, the natural wood, but it's so thin. Once that chips or gets compromised, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's garbage. Okay. Here is another type of board here. Also, you can see there's wood on this side. It's got knots in it and whatever. It's a different kind of product, but you can see that this wood grain doesn't match the face, because it's made up of two different woods with let me just get you a close up here. There, with some of this sawdust, MDF, some of this reconstituted glued up sawdust concept in between two slices of wood. So here the top of the wood has a thickness of about a millimeter or a bit maybe, so that's maybe a 32nd of an inch thick, and the wood on the underside also has a thickness of about 32nd of an inch, or maybe a little more than that, so it's about a millimeter, but the top is visibly less thin than the bottom, the top layer. There we go. I don't know why though. But in any case, the top is wood, the bottom is wood, and in between there is sawdust. This one is not as hard as epoxy resin, but this one has a significant thickness. So if this one gets crashed or gets damaged, there is at least the possibility of sanding it down once or twice and refinishing your floor. Okay, so those are just some manufacturing differences that you might want to factor in when you choose between the cheapest and how often you want to redo the whole work.